Hello everyone, welcome to Motel Presents. My name is Motel and today I'll just be presenting my review on my menstrual cup journey, So a menstrual cup is defined as a sanitary product that is made out of either silicone or rubber, and it is basically inserted into the vagina or uterus. I'm not quite sure. It's inserted into the uterus and it's used by menstruators, like then it catches the period blood. It's been prevalent since the 1930s, but it was mainly used by menstruators in the war. It is an eco-friendly and economic alternative to your regular what do you call them, tampons, pads, the cloths kind of sanitary products. The menstrual cup that I am using is the one from Ava Secrets. It looks like this, nice and hot pink. I bought mine at Dischem. There's no particular reason why I chose this specific brand. It was just something that was available to me when I went to go buy. This menstrual cup, the Ava Secrets menstrual cup, it retails for 200 rand. If prices have changed, I'll just insert them here, but it retails for 200 rand. So I've been using my menstrual cup for the past 4 cycles. The first time I used it, I had long acrylic nails and I was super worried, but I really wanted to try it. But my experience was super smooth. The insertion process was just perfect, amazing, delightful. It is recommended that you use water or water-based lube when you do try and insert it, but my experience was that I could just put it up there. It is also recommended that you are sexually active or have been sexually active prior to using the cup, but it's just a recommendation. You can of course practice how to insert the menstrual cup before your actual period comes along. Personally for me, so how I would use the cup is I would insert it, keep it for about 4 to 5 hours. Not for any reason, I have a light flow, but because I did experience some leaking, when I did go to the bathroom and all of that, I would experience a little bit of leaking. It was just safer for me to remove it every 4 to 5 hours, but you can keep it in for 12 hours. I usually do that at night, so in the night I leave it on until I wake up, and then in the morning or during the course of the day, that's when I change it frequently. If you do have a heavier flow, you don't have to increase your cup size. So as it is, I think there's different types of size. Well, there are different types of sizes, but mine is the standard size, I think. So it looks like this inside, and then you just plop it out here. See, it's a funnel, and this funnel is the funnel that you use to sterilize it prior to using it. So what you would do is just wash the cup. I'm gonna take it out now. This is what it looks like. It's silicone based. So basically you would wash this cup. This is the one that goes into the uterus. You would wash this with a mild soap that's unscented, and then after that you would pour some boiling water into this little pink funnel thing to let it sterilize. So you leave it in there, plop this back in, leave it in there for about 5 to 10 minutes, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. You have your little sterilized menstrual cup ready to go. So in terms of folding the cup, there are about, I think, 4 or 5 ways. I'll insert a little clip from the actual brand demonstrating how to fold the cup. So Cool. So your menstrual cup, you can keep it for, or you can reuse it for about 6 months, from 6 months until 10 years. So after 6 months, if you feel like you want to like change it up a bit, you can do so, but it can last up to 10 years with good aftercare. So it's, yeah, so my experience with the cup, I'd say it's been a 10 out of 10. It wasn't really I did obviously do a whole lot of research prior to buying it, just like to gauge people's experiences, their concerns with the cup. So going into this, I was quite informed about what to expect. So yeah, my experience has been a 10 out of 10. I really do recommend the cup because it is quite economical. I mean, a 200 rand once off, for something that you can use for up to 10 years is quite economical and environmental, because you know, you don't have that thing of having to buy pads, tampons, or any other menstrual products over and over again. And also cleaning it, or like, well, my experience with regards to, what do you call it, oh, in terms of like removing the cup when you are, because I did say that I remove it like every 4 to 5 hours. In terms of removing the cup and emptying it, my experience with that, I thought it was going to be a bloody mess, but it actually wasn't. It's super easy. You just like plop it out. So basically you would just like pull it out, and then you just like decant the contents into the toilet bowl. So yeah, it wasn't really as gross as I thought it would be. It was pretty much just, you know, yeah, it isn't that gross, it isn't that messy, as one would expect. So my experience with regards to it has been super flawless, super. I recommend this thing to every person, every menstruator I meet. I'm like, get the menstrual cup. It's a life changer, especially if you are or have been a tampon user before. Get it. It's 10 out of 10. I've used it with acrylics on, so the insertion process was just as easy, but again, use lube, water-based lube more than anything. But yeah, it's just perfect. It's a 10 out of 10. Thank you so very much. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friends, to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and to get the menstrual cup.